Hello, Emiliya here, and I'm so excited to share with you the 10-week happiness coaching program that is starting with me on September 25th and goes through December 18th. To register, go to www.emiliya.com/events and click on the 10-week happiness coaching program. Now, in this video, I'm going to take a moment to go through how group coaching works and share with you the different topics you'll be learning in the 10-week program. I'll also share with you testimonials from other people who have been through group coaching programs with me before and give you logistics such as price, schedules, times, etc. So let's get started. From the comfort of your home, you will use either the phone or the computer to get on the line with me on the Saturdays starting September 25th, going down through December 18th with 2 weeks that we would have off. And at 9 a.m., you start off the first 30 minutes by watching me if you're on the computer or listening to me if you're on the phone, share with you different techniques for taking yourself from a state of being either unhappy in your life or feeling like you're stuck, not really able to meet your goals, wanting more happiness, wanting more positivity, but not really knowing how to get it. And we're going to look at what the research and science of positive psychology, which is the scientific study of happiness, has to say about how to increase your happiness and well-being. Then once you learn those tools, you'll spend the next 20 minutes on the line with someone else in the group. And the technology is wonderful because it actually enables me to split you up into personal groups, and it's like being in a little breakout group in a classroom. You get to discuss the questions that I prepare for you and talk about these skills and how you can use them to get more happiness, flourishing, and joy in your life. After you talk to your partner and answer the questions that will be emailed to you the day before the session, the last 10 minutes we all come back together as a group and we discuss. We discuss the key points that you've learned with your partner and set an intention for how you will apply what you've learned that week moving forward. Here's some of the topics that we're going to be covering. The first session we'll talk about mind chatter. What is that little voice inside of your head and how to deal with it? The second session will build on that and talk about mental models, how they work, and how to shift them. So you'll actually work with your partner to identify mental models or belief systems in your life that aren't serving you and learn how to recreate them from the ground up. Then for the next session, you will look at beliefs and how to judge your judgments. That's the little voice inside of your head that tells you things like, I'm so fat, I can't do this, I'm never going to make it. And what you'll learn in this session is how to transform those judgments into thoughts that will serve you better. Next, we'll talk about decisions and choices and how you can make choices more efficiently and get less stressed out, thereby increasing your happiness and well-being. For the fifth session, we'll look at self-regulation, and this refers to taking control of your life. We're not talking about obsessive-compulsive disorder, but we're talking about the kind of control for when you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go for this in my life, that you actually do it. You actually show up the way that you want to. Next, we'll look at self-efficacy and how that's different from self-esteem. And we'll look at scientifically proven approaches to help you increase that sense of, yes, I can make things happen in my life. I have a healthy sense of confidence. In our seventh session, we'll build upon that by talking about strengths and what is right with you. What do you do well? And particularly, we're going to look at the strengths that are most highly correlated with life satisfaction and how you can get those particular strengths in your life. Then in session 8, we'll talk about emotions, particularly positive emotions. We'll look at what research shows as an ideal ratio of positive to negative emotions and experiences in your life, and we'll also look at how to build your positivity and build your experience of positive emotions. In session 9, we'll look at acts of kindness, and this is altruism. We'll look at how altruism is more than just doing good things for others because it feels good. We'll look at how it builds community and actually enhances both the quality and quantity of your life. And finally, we'll close it off with one of my favorite topics, which is savoring. And the beautiful thing about savoring is that it teaches you how to get more out of your life. That means you don't actually need to do anything different or get anything new. It's just a shift in mentality of what you're actually experiencing in your life. So we'll teach you how to get more out of the things in your life, thereby increasing your positivity and your positive emotions. And then last but not least, there will be a free bonus session. So if you sign up in the next week, you'll get to participate in a free bonus session. It's going to be a great session, but I'm going to leave you at the edge of your seats about what that one will be. That'll be a surprise. Here are some testimonials from people who have gone through the program. I invite you to read what Ruby, Rena, Vicky, and Teresa have said about the programs simply by going back and hitting pause. So just to sum up, the program starts on September 25th and it goes through December 18th. It'll be Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for just an hour. And there won't be any class on the 23rd or November 13th. Now, if you can't make class, no worries. All the calls are recorded, and whether you're on the call or not, you will get a recording of the call 24 hours after the session. And many of my clients love this. They take the recordings, they put it on their iPods, they put it in their CD players, and they listen to it all the time so that they can maintain that reminder of what positive psychology is and what it can do for their life. So you'll get the recordings of all the sessions, and each session will also come with a worksheet that's going to have your notes for the session, as well as the questions that you're going to discuss with your partners and ways to keep the positivity going during the week in between our sessions. The cost of the session is just 3 payments of $50 each. This is a fraction of what individual coaching with me costs, and the reason that I created this program was particularly for people who wanted to make positive changes in their life, wanted to learn positive psychology tools and techniques, but either couldn't afford individual coaching or weren't sure if individual coaching was for them. So you start off with just 3 payments of $50 each for the whole program. The first session, of course, is free, and it also comes with a 100% no questions asked money back guarantee. And what I mean by this is you can go through the whole program, all 10 sessions plus a bonus session, and if you feel like you haven't grown, haven't become happier, and haven't personally been positively impacted from the program, you get a 100% money back guarantee, all of your money back. Another great thing about the program is if you're considering individual coaching, it's a really great way to learn positive psychology tools to prepare you for working with an individual coach. So, in summary, to sign up, go to www.emiliya.com/events and then click on the 10-week happiness coaching program. Then follow the process to check out. You'll receive a confirmation email, and then you'll also receive an access code. This access code is going to be your personal access code for the whole program. So don't lose the code. That's going to be your code for the whole time. But you'll also receive a reminder 24 hours before each session, and you'll also get a personal email from me with your document that you will use. If you have any questions about the program at any point, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can reach me directly at Emiliya@emiliya.com. That's EMILIYA@emiliya.com. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I so look forward to hearing from you on September 25th as we get this program started. Have a great day.